My name is Rhapsody, his name is Orbital Potato. Welcome back to Slipways. We're doing fine.
We are? We're doing fine?
We are absolutely doing fine, bud. Limited teleportation is in here, coming clutch, and even benefits from the Euphorian 20% tech discount we gave them earlier. All we're doing is just, instead of using hyperdrive, teleport.
So, do you want to unwind time and not discover Slipways then? Is that your pitch here?
Well, no, I don't think we can do that. I think we unlocked this by, I think I think we needed the previous tech to actually unlock this tree.
We do, but I mean, do you want to go for something cheaper in order to get access sooner?
Probably not. Honestly, I think that slipstreams will also still be a little bit valuable in a couple areas because teleporters are expensive.
Okay, all right, that's cool. I'm fine with this. I'm just conscious of the fact that we are on the clock.
We are indeed. But our next tech will be limited teleportation, and then all of our dreams will immediately come true, but with the slipstream that we already have access to. How about fixing Trayon, and then Trayon will have the ability also to take water, so I can take a secondary water down from here. We're just effectively economy fixing while we can.
Money. There's also that asteroid, which is pretty worth, actually.
Yeah, that asteroid's always been worth. We can use it at any time we want. It's gonna be so good. I'll take that. Money.
Okay, good. Can we study something down here and rift up, maybe? I mean, just like on any of the rifts, to be honest. I mean, studying robots maybe is an option. Bish, bash, bosh.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You know,
like there's the robot over here as well. It's just, I would want to see more to see if we build Rift Lab, this whole area, you know?
Yeah. I'm okay with that. If,
I just think there might be a couple more of the hot slipstream plays that we can make before the end of the year, possibly. Like, anyone specifically want this energy in a different fashion? Not particularly. I mean, there are attached ones that even want it. You have that rock, which would be able to be given from a different area, but not particularly powerfully. I'm looking at a lot of things for which we have, like, no creation. Like, we don't really create bots, so of course it's not going to be able to slipstream around there. Don't create extra people from those areas. Neither extra bots. I mean, all of the things here that we would have used a slipway to fix, we already fixed with a slipway at the very start.
slipway between the ore world and the bot world at the bottom, maybe? Sorry, it doesn't matter. It's a stupid play anyway. It would work, but it's stupid.
So good.
Yeah, that world there, and it would be the one at the top right. The ore world at top right. Top right.
Oh, tracing this line.
Yeah, it might be two, but it also blocks the rift, so it's stupid. So.
There's no stupid questions.
We can't study energy in a lab, can we? Just asking for a friend.
No. Your friend asked earlier as well. I told him no too.
Yeah. My friend's pretty stupid, to be honest.
No, there's no stupid orbitals. I just said that.
No. It's asking for. It's not me. I'm asking on behalf of a friend. Sorry if I didn't make that clear.
I didn't say it was necessarily you. I just imagine, I visualize you as rotating around in this, asteroid belt that's rotating a planet, orbiting, some might say, amidst other various. They don't all have to be spuds. They could be vegetables. They could be tubers. They could be root vegetables specifically. They could just be anything in the realm of edible foods. There's not a dumb one amongst them.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I would disagree. There's some very, very dumb ones.
Well, I mean, I'd hate to challenge your expertise on the subject. One free build of a habitat still. I mean, we could get an extra
just not
weed out of
good.
this by sending Shirok in, but I still don't think that's a good idea. Okay, yes, never mind. I think we are now back out of the realm of slipstreams fixing problems we have on board, and back in the realm of science.
You know, studying rock over there. I know we looked at it sort of towards the very end of last episode. I mean, is there?
If I could get all four, I can. Show me rock.
That's rock.
That's a rock, baby. Okay, hang on. That would become rock. That would become probably a colony.
That can be slipstreamed in. Did we get integrated manufacturing, actually?
We did, yeah.
Oh, so that's perfect then. Of course we did.
Oh,
That's right
yeah,
there.
that's... Oh, my God, of course, because this mine can just get the extra chip from the colony itself.
Yeah.
Great. And then the a bot in this, presumably, at some point, will create our wheat. This is great. Dude, this is a play!
Let's do this. It's going to take... The problem is time now, right? Like, it's... We have the time to figure it out.
Hey, we got time. Good time. Well, if that's going to happen, then we know that we are going to be creating a lab in this area.
Surely to the north, right? If we...
Well, then that cuts off the person from down here.
Yeah, I don't think we care about... We don't care about the science, though, right? We just care about the proximity to the rift.
It's not proximity to the rift. It's the amount of science that gives them the more Poggeroonies.
I actually think that the threshold is 2, right? Like, I don't think that we're realistically going to hit 3 science or 3 Poggeroonies because...
So 3 comes from 6 and 2 comes from 3. So I'm assuming that it's half. Yeah. However, if we had an or, a person, that's already 5. I think, and if it rounds up because 3 becomes 2, we might get 3 from 5.
Okay, this is a bit big brain for me, but this is fine. Let's see.
This also puts it in the position where it has the ability to get more people from down south if it wants them.
Yeah, I suppose sure.
So
not wrong.
I just like the lab, something like there.
To be fair, the end of the rift. Make sure you leave a little bit of space on the end of the rift, just for a lab.
Yep.
Or a outpost thing. I think that's fine.
Let's go there. And then 1, 2. I can create one in a month and then connect it in.
Beautiful. Will that work? Surely.
I'm going to need slightly more money. Literally just 2 more. So if this can be moved slightly closer to extant objects. 8. 13. Oh, is this...
Too close, I think.
Or 5.
It's fine. Look. I don't
No, doing that before the end of the year is going to be, like, it's a single data for us, I guess. Maybe it's not that important. Maybe I'm
Poggerini? Excuse me? What's
Sorry,
the data?
It's, the data is used to create the Poggerinies. We can do whatever. Let's do this. Yeah. Wham. Can't afford the cost. Can't afford the cost. Oh, boy.
We have an asteroid. We have an asteroid ready to go.
We have a lot of asteroids ready to go.
And we have a... I tell you what, we have a 4-bear ruin that's ready to pog up as well.
Yeah, it's not going to give us much money at almost any point, I fear. I worry that the habitat is just going to be so much better than it. That's exploitable. There's one out here, I think, as well. That's 18 exploitable. Yeah. This is 24 exploitable. Yeah, we have a lot that we can use to fix up this year, but it's just whether or not our income even recovers to fix us up for the rest of the year. So let's get this one and then connect that in.
Yeah, it needs to be. It needs to be on the end, unfortunately.
Yes. Okay. If it needs to be very like on the actual entire tip. I'm gonna need to move this slightly further
Here's a
up.
pitch. Here's a pitch that
Yep.
will satisfy all of the requirements, I think. Forget the idea of connecting the lab up to the southern planets. I don't think we need that. Like just yeah, I think that's way better, because then that's going to allow us to get the Pogoruni this year. It's the short connections.
I like that too, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just better.
We can't get it this year because we still need to connect both person and map, but
You're
still,
right.
it comes out at the end.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's cheaper just in general, which is nice. Does that... Yeah, let's see if that increases... Does that increase it to 2? Interesting.
and then we get our first asteroid pop. And have that fix that.
Person across.
Yep,
Actually...
across.
Oh yeah, I suppose you can pop that one too. That's cool. Right, so we need to get 5. How do we get our... How did we have our 5th here?
The 5th was coming from another one of the planets.
Okay. Well then, is it really imperative to get this jungle planet set up?
As in to finish it? Not really.
Yeah. I feel like maybe we just leave the person hanging.
Yeah. It's not a problem.
I think.
Yeah, it's fine to go there, though. We could undo the integrated manufacturing over on the other side. Because that's not as necessary if we're doing it like this.
No, I'm just saying that the whole planet is unnecessary.
Oh, right. You're shorting the amount of science that we're ultimately doing on this one.
By 1, yeah.
I think it's going to make a difference sooner rather than later. Next year we have limited teleportation online.
Could you also just double check the... Could you do limited manufacturing again, please, just to get the... Or undo the current action, just to get an extra person available, and then just connect it down to the outpost, just to see if an extra 2 sources of people into the outpost, actually.
It's just, it only functions with that.
An additional 3 science, so 6. Oh, is it sequential? So we'd need to get... Yeah. So it's +1 for... So it's 1 for 1, 2 for an additional 2, up to 3, and then an additional 3 will yield... Well, for a total of 6, we'll give you 3 Pogorinis.
Hmm.
And...
So far, all of them
one...
have been 2 science for 1.
Wait, hold on. That lab right in the middle there, can that connect up north? Hold on. Okay, big brain play here. Can you undo back to the point where we had a lab? Yeah, that. But instead of connecting up the... Yeah, the jungle planet does the outpost on the north instead of the one on the south.
Hang on.
Yeah. Undo. Yeah, and then an outpost on the north. And then colonize the jungle and see if that gives us... Because I don't think...
They can both fund off the same lab.
And then if you connecting the person to the lab, is that going to double?
Nope.
Wait, what?
We would need an ore, which is missing. It's not 4, so this isn't going to have 2, this isn't going to have 2 until this gets another ore.
That's sad.
I don't think it's that sad. I think we can fix all of this very easily, but the initial system does...
That needs to be there. Yeah.
Still do this. We need one more thing for Aphorians to complete their tech. Not that it's super important that we immediately do it, but it would be biomass.
Hold
believe.
on. Can I
Or
be
good.
really difficult?
Sure.
That lab, if that lab is positioned under the jungle, I know it's going to adjust the finances ever so slightly. But if the lab is positioned under the jungle, or at least in such a place that the mineral can connect to it directly, is there a way that it can actually hit 2 rifts?
A lot of this is over-engineering around the solution that comes online as soon as we end this year. But if it ends out more successful, sure, we try it.
The problem is money. I actually don't think that we have enough of it to do teleporters. Unfortunately. Yeah.
If
so
we don't
need
have
to-
enough of it to do teleporters, then I think the solution right now is solve money for the rest of this year.
You might be right.
Because ultimately, we will get to the point where like the best things. Hang on, because it's gonna be 1 to structure, 1 to lab. And no, we still do need to continue building science.
Yeah, see, this is kind of, yeah, I feel like we need to, like, get as much as we possibly can from this. Maybe just, like, down to the right a little bit, or down to the left a little bit, should I say, sorry?
I don't know what position you're looking for. 'Cause
Sorry,
it needs to have both of these,
Correct.
and then connect
And it
to
needs
both
to
of
be-
these ultimately.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking, like, just below the jungle, basically. A little left below the jungle.
why is it necessary to be below the jungle?
Because actually, well, if we ignore the jungle, it doesn't necessarily need to be below the jungle.
Cool.
It can go anywhere, I suppose, as long as... Wait, no, hold on. It does need to be below the jungle, because the people need to go to connect to the North Rift. That's why it needs to be below the jungle.
Yeah, so I was hoping that you were going to talk about the people. I think that we solve that later.
Okay.
Like, I don't see the version of the lab that we can get up without expending all of our money to try and prevent using money in the future to solve something we could solve more easily.
Yeah, it's close. It's close. But yeah, you might be right. Oh, well.
So good.
I think you're right.
No. Wait, hang on. Is there a better order?
Yeah. Don't colonize that one. Just connect
Yes.
the...
Roll over the year with the colonizing. That.
And you can get the... Outpost? Do we not have the outpost built before this? Ah, it doesn't matter. If we're gonna win, we're gonna win. No, we're gonna not.
And then trade 2-way, trade 1-way. And then the outposts. Boom.
Yeah. And then asteroids.
Yes, for future connections, for the integrated. Over there. So actually, I
we
need to
can
do the 24.
We could still... no, we don't want to. We could, I was going to say we could still technically hyperlane over that slipway to the outpost on the rift.
Yeah.
But not essential.
That's what I'm saying though. Like we can do that in the future, immediately.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is the 24 down here. We need to pop for integrated manufacturing before the end of the year, and then we pop a 18 to roll over. Teleportation is online.
Nice.
We can unlock something else alternatively if we would prefer immediately. But let's have a look at what teleportation can do for us.
can build one teleporter. Like what, between the lab, I guess? Between the lab and the rift?
Boy.
There's all, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's cut off as well. Man, I wonder if we should have just funded this ages ago.
I mean, alternatively, we could fix...
We could also just use a habitat and energy to create people. Wherever we want them.
Hey, that's a good idea. I like that. I like that a lot.
Actually, if we can get a robot into this, we have a solution for that. There's nowhere where we're making extra robots just yet.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere where we're making... There is somewhere where we're making extra energy. Let me have a look at this. If you were like there, then you connected to... Oh, just too far.
It might be within range, technically.
As in... Where?
Yeah, like right there. Yeah, or... It doesn't need to be energy. It could be the robot, though. Like, we could just fund the...
It could be the robot, but then the chain has to increase. Now this has to get a ore, and how's it getting its ore? Well, it's going to have to get its ore from someone else sending.
Energy. There you go.
Okay. One,
I love it.
two, and then that connects, and then we get a prosperous, and the
Habitat
from here costs 10. So many of these poppable boys around. The habitat is a free creation for us as well. So I'm looking for the habitat to ideally be able to take the energy and output a person to the thing up here as well. So that's going to have to pop. So looking for energy that creates that. That has a person to go down to here as well as...
Nice. Well played. Beautiful.
Can't afford the final connection. Oof. If I can save
it's
one
possible
with just a slightly different placement.
Yeah.
Oh no, but it also has to be as close to here as possible because it's got the distance down.
I think that's the minimum. Minimum cost. Minimum cost is now 4. It doesn't have to be that far along the rift. It can be closer to the rift.
14.
Be closer on the rift.
Yes, good point.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Nice.
And was that collected before the end of the year? Yes,
I
increased
think so.
by 9. Perfect.
Beautiful. Okay, how long do we have left, and how much are we getting per year? 6 years until the
We
end?
have 6 years, 9. So yeah, 7 years, 6 years. So just connect up one more of these, and we are solved.
Counterpoint.
We want to connect up to 15 total, if possible.
Yeah. Okay. We do. Counterpoint. All we need to really do is just add one more person to that lab, and that's going to get us 2 extra Pogaroonies per year.
Very true. Very true. It'll cost a lot for us to do with money right now, and we are running out of asteroids to pop.
Running out of steam. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're in a realm where our chips are cashed very quickly and early. I think we need to focus on money again for a bit, which is fine.
Although, to be fair, you know what? I actually disagree. If we sort out this datum problem right now, then we can fix the rest of the game, or we can fix money for the rest of the game knowing that we've actually accomplished the mission. Because each and every year it becomes more difficult to fix, right?
Yes, but
6 times 9 is 54. 54 plus 29 is what? pretty blooming close. 83?
83, yeah. So we are currently missing 2 datum entirely.
So we can do that in the last year. Okay, ignore me.
No, it's okay. That's the realization I'd quietly come to. But it's good to be on the same. Money. Where is the money?
We got 6 more planets. 6 more planets before pogging out. Also, probably want to fix our happiness and try and increase that a little bit, maybe.
Also true.
Dude, we just need to. Okay, we need to start chaining energy together. I think that's how we satisfy everyone's complaints.
Sure. Like.
Yeah.
Like the. Okay.
I think so.
This. Let's have a look at our income while it happens. So 35. And then we can't even afford to connect.
For real. There we go. Up to 57. Nice.
Jesus Christ.
It's good.
That shouldn't be so effective.
I know.
And yet. Yeah, honestly, what we probably should have done is ages ago just decided that we were going to make an economic realm that was entirely based on energy trades and just go.
Yeah, I agree. But we are where we are. Let's do 2 scans, maybe. Yeah.
Love it. I love moments like that where we both suggest the same thing at the same time. That and honestly probably one of these down here would be nice. We can mind control nerds if we get a bunch of money. Okay.
Yeah, okay. If we put the energy back into the chip plant, does that's 6? Another 6?
Yeah, I mean, if we want to make that a closed
best
circuit for income, we can do that.
I don't think that's the best use, but it's not bad.
Well, I mean, how much more are we going to expand the galaxy versus how much more are we trying to just refine it? Because if it's just refined, then it's totally comfortable.
Question. If we were to take, you see up in the top right, there's 3 planets there. So, is there a chance we can go chip mine, double energy, and then just like, okay, so we're on 69 and we got 60 at the moment. I want to see if this makes something happen here. Yeah.
They would have to join, and then I'm gonna need money to do that, which is honestly just rolling over the year as well anyway. So unless there's a really good asteroid, I may just roll over by scanning. I mean, this is the best that asteroid's ever gonna be. And then this has to connect across for the double A.
6960. Basically on the same cat. Wasn't. It's like 17 income. It's pretty nice.
17 income. We can never colonize another planet without jeopardizing the rest of our income. It's nice. It does take a full year, when a full year is a lot for us right now. We don't. We have 5 of those.
Yeah, I think it's too much.
That's a lot of money, but an increase in 6 income.
Science. What are we looking for in science? Oh, excellent.
We can prosper those. I forgot.
What do we need?
Well, yeah, the biomass and water. So it's just that we get the good output for there that I'm happy about.
Okay.
New tasks available. Nope.
Chip production by 9. That seems easy. We've completed all the missions, right? So this is like this is just bonus, I think.
Yes, it would contribute to our happiness at the end for a Silthid factory to be powerful.
Okay.
We don't lose any rank for not completing tasks in this zone
Correct.
in this era. So let's just do those.
We still have no money.
Yep.
Let's solve our happiness. Let's solve our happiness, and on the way,
With what money?
let's become better people.
I'm on board, but what money?
Okay, hold on. Science. What are we sciencing? What are we looking for science-wise? Because there's a nice stream splitting into that forebear ruin right now.
There is. Is there anything? There's nothing on our entire map that has 6 import routes, right?
Main planet, I think, isn't it? The big one in the center.
This one has
no, maybe
one,
not even that.
2. Well, I mean, we can tell it only has 4 import routes.
Labs?
No, they wouldn't count.
Nothing.
So none of that. Man, I really wish we just had the one from Euphorians that is just like improved 60% trade across the entire galaxy. Go, enjoy, have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. What's a megastructure? Hold on. What's a megastructure?
So megastructure is a project you can put on a people-producing planet specifically. It adds a need for an ore if the planet doesn't have one yet, so it wouldn't do it on the water planet yet. But once it's fulfilled, it grants a happiness and increases the planet's income by 25% for each ore that is given. So we would be able to give 2 ore to some planets to increase their trade income by 50%.
Gets it prosperous, but that's a bit... No. Okay, there's basically nothing else, is there?
We also could take hyperdrive for the ability to jump over some stuff if we really need to within our realm. Not the rifts.
Yeah.
But we could also just do stream splitting, which I'm happy with to get here.
I agree. To be honest, I think that's probably best.
Honestly, that's just trade income if we take that.
Yeah, I agree. Well,
unfortunately, rebuilding the Planet Crusher, yeah, there's nothing exactly.
Yoink. Straight away. How much did that get us, actually? That was pretty
Should be 12, 9 trade income, it looks like.
Very good. Any other forebear ruin that we can maybe yoink?
Forebear we can yoink. There's a forebear over here. We don't really have an immediate way to connect to. Other than that, I don't see any forebears. At least on our currently scouted map.
Sag.
Inverted, monolith. Yeah. Man,
we
honestly,
the
hyperdrive has actually been a bit of a problem.
That we were sold a bridge there, I think. A bit of a false premise.
Ah, well. We play with the cards we're dealt, not the ones we wanted.
Okay. Yeah, we need to solve the robot. We need to solve the... Yeah, happiness everywhere. My God. People are chronically unhappy in this game.
I don't know if we are at all anymore living in the realm where we can solve all problems. We might be living in the realm of, you know, clock a 3-star win and be happy with that.
Limping across the line.
5 years of limping hurts, though.
Well, limping for any number of years.
Well, sure, but like, just imagine like the way you're gonna fundamentally change your gait. I mean, that could send a person down there. There you go. Extra 6 income. I mean, we've been finding a lot of really, really good ways to increase our income while doing this.
You're not wrong.
This can't stream split, but...
those can connect if we get luxury goods, by the way.
Sorry, luxury goods?
No, they can't, actually. What am I talking about? Luxury goods will work. In fact, no, luxury goods is good because it'll connect up to both of the planets. That's what I meant. That's what I was going for. That one and the other one. And that'll prosper both of them, I think, right?
What is luxury goods?
Manufactured luxury. That one.
Oh, yes. No, you're 100% correct. That would be a pretty huge pickup for us. And in fact, that's connected to no human producing things. This would want to be connected to something producing humans as well, which, you know, in a pinch it could be. So what do you need? So an additional 4. Yes, no, you're right. So it's upgrading the cost every single time. 3 is the easiest one to hit, I guess.
Yeah, money. Just money, please.
Must be funny in a rich man's world.
What about a wheat world? That ocean world right there, that can I think we just do that, to be honest. Not the Gaia world. If that becomes a robot world, wheat, bish bash, yeah, 2 connections. Just to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll get both of the outputs. Robots we can worry about later. Maybe hyperlane it across or whatever.
Yeah, it's how expensive it is with not really fixing any problem at the same time. It gets us 7 more
happiness. 7 more income as well, and it gives us 6% happiness. God, I wish energy chained together. I really wish it did.
It would always be the right thing to do if it did, though.
I know.
Spinning out of control.
Where's the play, Raps? We need a play.
I just don't see it, because our income is getting very gradually better, moment over moment.
Have we just been, you know, just like torpedoed by terrible techs?
Honestly, I think the problem has actually been that Vittori was not offering anything good. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know, if our planets were just discovering things, like if they had orbital colonies on them, or if we had Xenolabs, or if we had, you know, any of the other things that that Vittori can happen upon or get via the Forebear ruins rather. Like every person producing planet connected to something creating 2 science, like all of those would give us opportunities to add planets into the chain of trying to connect to these rift outposts, as well as get our science a lot faster and a lot cheaper. Like Bakar has been pretty good here, Aphorian's been pretty good here, Silthid has done some stuff. But if we didn't have Silthid and like integrated manufacturing, good. But if we didn't have Silthid and instead had Vittori that had good stuff on it, I think we're way better off.
Yeah.
I'd love to hop this over there. Good income that'd be, I guess.
God, there's just no way
I don't see
cash.
how we fix income right now with what we have. Like, we have 8 for the rest of this year. Like, we're already in pop asteroids as soon as I can see them terrain. And these are already too far out of our system to ever really be included at the rate we're moving. Alright, what are we going to do with 32 before the end of the year?
It's 4 income. There's no way that ever pays for itself. Not at this rate, anyway.
I think then the initial one doesn't.
Yeah,
save the happiness, but like honestly, if this is not gonna be the thing that, like, this isn't gonna be why we don't get 3-star plat.
You're not wrong.
This is probably gonna contribute pretty heavily.
Oof. don't see something. Like, there's nothing.
Man, I see nothing. I'm all out of ideas.
Yeah, don't love anything. Don't love anything at all. I mean, nope, nothing.
No,
Water
never,
there.
not.
Could get water from the ocean worlds across to the chip facility to get an extra chip for the robot facility, but that's gonna do diddly squat, completely worthless. We have so many slipways as well. Like, I feel like the 70% cost increase at this point in the game is quite fierce.
Pretty drastic.
Do we have the 20% slip cost deduction as well?
No. We didn't end up going with that.
Okay. Oh. And again, to build a whole run predicated on the fact that we can just use hyperlanes, that's pretty sad. Right,
I mean,
we just need to
ultimately
do
the problem has been money, right? Because otherwise teleporters would fix the problems. But
yeah,
it's so weird.
we got like a couple of roids to pop. We can pop the roids. Maybe we go for the maybe we go for that energy play up in the top right hand corner. Is that maybe it? Kind of cost effective, I guess. And
Yeah, you know what?
we have...
I mean, we haven't had a better idea. Can I do some portion of that before the end of the year? And then roll over with... Nope.
There's one more asteroid that hasn't been popped yet.
Yes, where are you? I know it's this one
Down
here.
at the bottom. Or yeah, both. Either or.
That rolls us over there, and then the connection.
It's decent, I guess.
I mean, you know, if we have no better idea, I'm happy to go with it, because otherwise we're just going to be staring at the screen for a while going...
We still need to get that extra connection, by the way, between the Arctic and the lab with the teleporter. For the extra 2 science, just as an FYI. I know we don't have to do it yet, but just as a, you know.
Yes.
Keep it in your brain.
Mm-hmm. And the manufactured luxury comes up next year.
Yeah. Right. Can we solve any happiness problems with $65? No.
Not really, no.
What about hold on. What about robots up at the top? Robots up at the top of the worlds. Oh no, we can't even colonize any other planets because we're gonna end up getting penalized. This is the counter to energy, right? This is the counter to energy. It just gets so... Your galaxy gets so big on colonizing all of the chaff.
Let's have a look. Oh, wow. I wouldn't even be able to break out to that, I don't think. Nope.
You sure? Oh, criminal.
Yeah, it'd have to get a lot of extra distance there to be able to.
What about coming across from the top somewhere?
From where?
I have no idea. I just said that.
It's because we create so... I mean, I guess like this could create energy and then the energy could go over there, but like that's... The chain is so long.
To be fair, I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to do that. Is there a way that we can maybe do something else there? Yeah, just like robots up to up to the energy place at the top, and then just bring it back or something. I don't know. Pretty good.
It is, but we might want to hold that hover for a second, because what if it's the only way to fix that? What if it's the only way to fix one of these other ones, you know?
You want to skip to the end of the year and get more money?
Not over much, but like I'm in the realm of it now.
There are a couple more like really suboptimal asteroids that we could take here.
I mean, if we're never going to colonize another thing, why would we not?
Good.
That's all of them.
That's it. That's it. Hey. Surely one more. Surely one more. Nothing.
None that I can
Yes.
see that.
That is it.
Nope.
Oh. No.
Actually, this says yields plus. Oh, the other one said yields +6 as well, but it wasn't yielding anything. Oh no, wait, it was. Never mind. So we just got duped by one of them.
Okay, well, you know what? Skipping a month is not the end of the world. I think you're absolutely bang on with the teleporters. Hold on. If you're going to do that, which is a fantastic idea, and I have no idea why we didn't do that sooner, to be honest. That's kind of crazy. You should do the play with the energy to move it somewhere.
Well, now it's whether or not this energy is, like... Does it want to try and come over here? Like, I don't know, maybe. Let's see.
I don't think it can get to the right, can it? It's a bit far.
Honestly, not too far off. Wow, hilariously,
No way.
actually, it would be
No way.
pretty close right there.
You can...
That just did it, yeah.
That's going to cost... $37. Wow. That's bananas.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
It means save some happiness. And then...
Manufacture luxury. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Thank you. You can give one to this. You can give one to that.
That's actually super big. Maybe we should have got that earlier, actually.
In terms of income, you mean?
Yeah, it's nice income.
Mm-hmm. And then...
I think that's it,
I
though.
think it's just those. And then this is also affected, but it doesn't have any planets connected to it that can export to.
Yeah.
Oof. We're still looking to get another person in. Yeah, an additional one. We're still looking to get another person or another ore into there. Not going to be an ore, so it'll be a person, and that's going to be after we roll over the year. So there's really almost nothing else we can do with a year.
We can put down the trade capital, the Euphorian trade capital, by the way. I know it's not going to make much difference at all, but...
For everything after the 8th. So that would be one of these two, definitely. Receiving... Unfortunately, we would want more exports on this. This is doing no happiness as a result of that. This is exporting 5, importing 5, so it would be Dormant.
Yeah.
Dormant, rather.
Yep.
Ah, that does
do
take a
anything
month to do. Good idea.
Yeah, I'm just thinking for the happiness. Getting us above level is pretty much just about all we can ask for at this point.
Good up, good up.
It's going to be the teleporter, right, into the lab.
Yeah. Roll over the year, get this teleporter.
God, you know, I'm just not a fan of teleporters. I really...
I
know
they are so good, but man, the economic play needs to specifically account for them up until they get online.
I guess I didn't maybe really figure that we would be building very long routes.
Well, you have to.
I know, but I certainly anticipated, like, you know, for the first play that we made with the biomass lab, I kind of felt like that would eventually translate into, you know, a hyperlane operation that would just be quite tight and quite nice, and
yep,
it just wasn't, unfortunately.
It's okay. We have more knowledge to take into the future, and that's really that's the real prize, after all, isn't it?
Indeed. All right, so what's the next... okay, thinking about score for a microsecond here, which is maybe a little bit difficult. What can we do? What can we actually achieve to get an extra star or two?
Honestly, like Fix unhappiness is probably the most efficient thing, but
Is
we
that the
can't
easiest?
colonize anything. So it's just building teleporters wherever a teleporter seems like a teleporter could fix the problem we're currently having. We have no creation of wheat, so these can't be solved. Jettison. We have
Okay.
a creation of bot in a different area. That bot would have to take a very long journey to make their way up there. Might be the best thing we can do. All right, let's have a look. I don't think you can chain these onto one another because I think the game just says no. You one end has to be a
Planet.
planet. So like can't connect it. Yeah, can't connect to the side.
Can it connect to a relay in the middle?
Well, if it can't connect to a teleporter, it can't connect to a relay because it's can't afford.
53. What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, skip the
Roll
year.
of the year. All right, baby, and that's an extra production of wheat. All right, how do we get that wheat down here?
We do have stream splitting. So wait,
these can't split.
Can we not cannot connect to a relay though? If we could connect to a relay and then link it into another teleporter, that'd be possible.
So that would be
A relay right in the middle.
undoing
I'm
all
not
of those
convinced.
until we end up with a relay in the middle.
Yeah, wherever, like anywhere
Okay.
is fine.
We roll over the year now to get to the teleporter. Teleporter. Connects. Oh my god, 77 on that connection. We roll over the year and wow, Orbital, we won.
Oh no, hold on. 1 star. Oh my lordy.
C rank 1 star. Yep.
Next rank 15 points. Hold on, we can get the next rank if you just undo exactly what you just did,
Yeah.
and then instead of putting the relay in, just connecting up the, because that does get us to 110, the double teleporter play, which is actually repulsive, but 77 bucks. Wow. See, that gets us 110, which I think is the next threshold, if I'm not mistaken.
Excellent. And you know what? We're not getting another income trigger ever. So there you go. Fix that.
113.
We did it! We got 15! I think. Hey!
Yes!
2 star! Gamers! As we collect the last of the data, we are getting reports of new rifts opening up in other sectors. The phenomenon seems to radiate from forebear space. There is no choice but to explore further.
Wow. I mean,
They
that
said
is
it,
a tough level, right? It's a tough level.
It is. This is the most obstructive level, certainly. And also with the least way to use tech or pre-understanding of the classes to try and work around that difficulty. It ultimately just comes down to, or at least in my estimation at this point, comes down to get Vittori, get a lot of science, and then leverage it that way, rather than trying to use hyperlanes or anything in that realm. I don't know. I might have found it. You know how the first mission we did had like specific Isium techs? Like they were based around the resource that we got in that unique campaign. I think it'd be really interesting if each campaign had like an option of that kind for every one of the races. And here it would be especially important because it would be, you know, like off the top of my head, 45 cost Aphorian tier 3 you can build through rifts. Like by that point in the game, you've had to play around them so much. They still define the entire point of it, but having the ability to really bring the character back in, especially the stuff that is almost unnaturally excluded from the character, would be nice.
Oh, that was tough. That was tough and rough.
Was tough and rough, but we are gonna make up for it in the next one. Don't you worry. For the moment, my name's been Rhapsody. His name's been Orbital. This has been Slipways campaign. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.